Financial manager plays a major or important role in your financial management. PQR, he offered the same quantity and same quality of raw material for 8 lakh. If you want to start up a business, how much capital required? Just assume that you need 25 lakh. Once you're done with everything, you started earning profit. Then what you should do? You should plan the profit. Hello everyone, this is your Adarsh sir, lecturing Vidyashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. So, we are in the second session of your Unit 2. So, Unit 2, it is nothing but your financial management. Now, under financial management, in the first session, we understood about what is financial management. Along with that, we also understood the key factors of financial management as well as the major thing, your wealth maximization as well as your profit maximization. Now, so what we are going to study or we are going to discuss in today's session. Now, we will discuss about the objectives and we will discuss about the functions and finally we will discuss about the role of financial manager. So, financial manager plays a major or important role in your financial management. Now, as per this, which are the objectives, functions as well as roles? First, we will go for objectives of financial management. So I'll take much time in this topic. Why? Because these are your 5-mark questions. Now, as per this, to ensure regular and adequate supply of funds to the concern. So, what is the major objective of financial management? Objective, what do we call objective? Uddesha. Uddesha means if you are doing particular task or particular thing, what objective behind that? So, what reason behind this? So, we have to find out. Now, as per this, which will depends upon second one, to ensure adequate returns to the shareholders. So, the second most important objective is now, whatever financial plans you make, like I should invest in this particular trade or business. So, if we go for this particular plan, your return will be more. So, everything finally it will affect to whom? Your shareholders. Finally, it is benefited by whom? Your shareholders. So, we have to keep it in your mind that whether the shareholders are benefited with this particular thing. Like, to ensure adequate returns to the shareholder, which will depends upon the earning capacity, market price of the share, expectation of the shareholders. Now, so everything it depends on your market conditions. If your product is going good, your shareholders will be getting good returns. Now, the third objective of your financial management, that is to ensure optimum fund utilization. Whatever fund you have collected, like we can give an example of your government. So it not happens everywhere. In the 90%, whatever the government sanctions, it is not utilized properly by the department heads or supervisors. Now, the officers will not utilize the fund. Like if government has sanctioned some 10 or 20 lakh for the improvements of the road or park. Now, whatever they have 20 lakh they have given as improvement donation, will the complete 20 lakh is utilized for that? Answer is no. Why? Because the higher officers will be benefited from that amount. So, in the financial management, if you have to go for exact or proper way, then the funds has to be utilized properly or optimal. Like as I told you in the first session, I have given example of your mom. Like whatever the monthly your dad gives to your mom, she will manage with that particular amount. Means whatever amount your mom collects, out of that she will utilize properly or optimally. So this is called optimum fund utilization. Now, once the fund are procured, they should be utilized in maximum possible way of least cost. Like from the purchase department, they have sanctioned 10 lakh for your raw material purchase. How much they have sanctioned? 10 lakh. Now, normally you're purchasing or buying raw material from XYZ, somebody the same quality somebody offered, like the name of the person is PQR. PQR, he offered the same quantity and same quality of raw material for 8 lakh. So we should go for this one or we should go for this one. Same quality, same quantity, as well as the reasonability or the trustness can be there for PQR. So everything is matched and you're getting for 8 lakh. Will you go for this or will you go for this? You will go for 8 lakh. Why? Because this is called financial management, managing your fund. Now, in this, you can save 2 lakh. That is called as least cost. The same quality, same quantity, if you are getting for lesser price, always go for this. I'll give you a simple example. Now, the fruits are available near your home only, but 90% of the people, they go to the market. Why? The reason is, where whatever available near home for 100 rupees, the same thing you will get in the market for 70 to 80 rupees. The cost will be less. The reason is, the higher the quantity, the bulk the quantity, the price will be less. And in the market, whatever transportation the particular shopkeeper he took, the transportation you can also save. So this is called as your cost, least cost, your third objective. And the fourth one, to ensure safety on investment. Now, the best example for this, like you're the financial manager at your home, just assume your mom gave you 10 lakh. How much she gave? Just assume. She will not give, just assume. Now, how much your mom gave? 10 lakh. Now, out of 10 lakh, now, out of 10 lakh, in this, you have three options. You can invest in stock market, you can invest in mutual fund, and you can invest in bank. 90% of the people, they prefer what? They prefer your bank. They will not go for your stock market or they will not go for your mutual fund. They will go for what? They will go for your bank. Now, why? Because whatever 10 lakh you have invested, if you come after certain years, the 10 lakh will be increased. It will be added up with interest part. But the same value if you invest in mutual fund, the risk will be little higher compared to your bank. In the bank, it is a zero risk. But in the mutual fund, you have risk. But compared to your stock market, it is less. Now, in the mutual fund, your 10 lakh may become 12 lakh or 10 lakh may become 8 lakh. The risk is higher. But in the stock market, your 10 lakh may become 20 lakh in a day also or in a year also, or else 10 lakh will become zero also. Chances are there, risk are more and return also more. That's why if you are a financial manager, you should plan accordingly, ensure safety of investment. The return is not important, your investment capital is important. Like, even though you have spent 10 lakh, after 10 years if you come, if it is the same 10 lakh, you will not worry. At least you have 10 lakh safe. But the same 10 lakh after 10 years, if you come, it has become 2 or 3 lakh, then you will be worried. Why? Because my 10 lakh has become 2 lakh. If 10 lakh becomes same 10 lakh, you will be happy that my capital is safe. If 10 lakh becomes 11 lakh, then also you'll be more happy 10 has become 11. But in the stock market, you cannot go for risk. If you are ready to take risk, you should get more returns as well as you should be ready to take the losses also. Now, the next point will be to plan a sound capital structure. There should be sound and fair composition of capital. What is capital structure? Now, capital structure means like as I told you, you want to invest 10 lakh in the business, you have option. You can go for equity shares, you can go for preference, you can go for debenture holders. Now, for debenture holders, you are supposed to pay interest. For preference and equity shareholders, you are supposed to pay dividend. Now, so which is better? Like debenture, it is 10%. Your preference, it is around 12%, and equity, it is always not fixed. Whatever the profit remains, it will go to almost equity shareholders. Now, so here risk high, return also high. Risk moderate, return also moderate. Your risk is nil, but return is also less. Comparatively, your equity and preference, the whatever return debenture holders get, it is nil. What is debenture holder? Whatever amount collected from these kind of people, we call it as loan. Even though the company running under loss or running under profit, they have to give interest to the debenture holder. But in case of preference and equity, if company is under profit, then they have to give dividend. If company is under loss, no dividend. This is all about your equity as well as preference as well as debentures. Now, your functions of financial management. Functions of financial management. Now, as per this, you have estimation, determination, choice, investment, disposal, management of cash, financial controls. So these are the points we have. These are, we call it as functions of financial management. Now, I'll explain you this function with a small example. Now, just assume that you're starting a business. What is that? You're starting a marketing business. What is a marketing? Digital marketing setup you're doing now. So which business? Digital marketing. Now, so you wanted to start a digital marketing. You're good in that. Now, you're starting up with digital marketing business. Now, so your business will be digital marketing solution. Now, first one, estimation of capital requirement. Just now you have completed your BCA, RS, you have completed with your post-graduation MCA. Now, you're starting up with a new thing like digital marketing you want to do. Now, first thing what you will do, you will estimate the capital requirement. If you want to start up a business, how much capital required? Just assume that you need 25 lakh. How much you need? You need a small office. Along with that, you want 2 or 3 designers. Along with that, you want 4 to 5 upgraded systems. Along with small furniture with some marketing purpose, you need some brochures, RL Flexboard and everything. So these are called as your estimation. What is your estimation? 25 lakh. Now, out of 25 lakh, second point, the second function is determination of capital composition. Now, you have planned everything, you have estimated that you need 25 lakh. Now, out of 25 lakh, you can plan 5 lakh I'll borrow from my parents, 10 lakh I'll go for bank loan, another 5 lakh I'll borrow from the outsiders like shareholders or somebody. So outsiders. So almost 20 lakh. Another 5 lakh your own money. Your own money. Now, So these are the called as composition. So composition means 5 lakh from parents, 10 lakh from bank, 5 lakh from your outsiders, again 5 lakh from your own savings. Clear? Now all put together you have accumulated 25 lakh. Your second function is composition. Now we'll go to the third one. Now choice of sources of fund. Now, so these are only choice of sources of fund. In this, you got option from some money lender. He also said, I'll give you 20 lakh. And your uncle or somebody, they also said, I'll give you 10 lakh. And your own sister or brother, they also insisted that I'll give you 5 lakh. So, these are the choices you have. You can go for these choices or else you can go for this. Those are called as choices of your sources of fund. Clear? Yes, this is done. Next, investment of fund. Your planning is done, composition is done, choice you have chosen to from whom you have to take. Everything is done. The fourth function is investment of funds. How do you invest? Now, like you have 25 lakh. Will you spend 25 lakh all together? No. In this 25 lakh, you will make it as 20 lakh as capital and 5 lakh as working capital. What is this? We call it as fixed capital. What is this fixed capital and working capital? Very simple. Fixed capital means like your property, you have taken a rent or lease building and you have purchased furniture, systems and you have made interior designing. Everything comes under fixed capital, one time investment. Now, along with that, you have kept 5 lakh with you. Why? Because this is for your repair and this is for your software installation or salary of workers for 1 month, or you want to go for some new antivirus software. For everything to run your business, for that we have kept 5 lakh. Why? Because first 2 to 3 months you will not generate income. Unless and until you take up the project, you will not get income. For 2 or 3 months, you'll keep some reserve. That is called your working capital. So this is to set up the operation. This is to run the operation. Clear? Yes. Now, this is what investment of funds. Hope you are clear with these concepts. Now, what is the next one? Disposal of surplus. You have started estimation, then your composition is done, your sources of fund you have planned, then investment, how to invest you have planned, like 20 lakh for your capital, 5 lakh for your working capital. Then once you done with these things, the next part will be disposal of surplus. Almost 2 to 3 months done, you have taken up many projects. Now in the projects you have earned money. Now so you got around 3 to 4 lakh profit after 3 or 4 months. What you do with that profit? Very simple. That profit has to be keep it with you, or what? It has to be given to your parents, your bank, whatever interest you have to give, your outsiders their portion of profit, and to yourself you have to distribute. So if you got 5 lakh profit means out of 3 to 4 lakh you have to distribute to everybody and you have to keep some money. Now this is called disposal of surplus. Surplus means what? Profit. Now once you done with management of cash, all the profit in the form of what? Cash. Managing the cash, we call it as the next function of your financial management. Like out of 5 lakh, you have distributed 4 lakh among yourself also. Now, balance 1 lakh, you have to keep it as a reserve. This is called management of cash. Now, finally, we go with financial control. Doing all this, we call it as financial control. Like unnecessary expenditures, you have to control. And if anything is available at lesser price, should go for that. And if you take in bulk, you will get discount, go for bulk. If you have sufficient space. These are called as financial control. Hope you understood. Now, these are called as functions of financial management. Now, in this, so again I'll go for this. Whatever I made boxes, please remember that estimation, composition, choice, this must be the box, choice, investment, disposal, management of cash, and finally control. These are the functions. Now, how to remember, I'll tell you. So, in this, so whatever I made box, those things you have to remember. Rest, you can make a sentence. Estimation, composition, choice, investment, disposal, management, and the last part is control. So, this is all about your functions of management. Your role of financial manager, like, so everything will be done by whom? Manager. So what is the role of financial manager? Like, first thing, rising of fund. As I told you, we need 25 lakh. As per our previous example, how much we need? 25 lakh. Who will generate the 25 lakh? This will be generated and planned by manager. This is called rising of fund. Now, once it is raised, allocation of fund. You have collected 25. Now, what to do with that 25 lakh? You have to distribute. This much will go for furniture. This much will go for rent. This much for software. This much for computer. This much for salary part. Everything allocation will be done by whom? Financial manager. Once you done with everything, you started earning profit. Then what you should do? You should plan the profit, how the profit should be maintained. Like, so if it is a normal without the knowledge of financial management, what that accountant does, like, you got 10,000 profit, distribute everybody over. No. If it is a financial management, you got 10,000 profit, only distribute 6,000. Balance 4,000, you keep it as a reserve. Why? Because anything which is the raw material, it is available for 10 rupee. If you buy today, it is available for 6 rupee due to COVID or something lockdown cases. Then what? If you doesn't have money, you cannot go for this particular offer. If you have kept money as a reserve, then suddenly you can go and buy for 6 rupees so that you can save 4 rupee. Your profit can be increased. So these are the things we call it as profit planning. And the last part we call it as understanding capital market. Now, so we can go for the best example of your mobile. Now we have 4G or 5G mobiles. Now everybody knows that the mobile is not a major thing. In the mobile, the camera is a major one. So they come up with 48 megapixel, 64 megapixel. More than highlighting your mobile, they are highlighting the camera feature. Why? Because in the market, in the public, the customer need the best quality camera mobile. So they are not concentrating on brand or mobile, they are concentrating on camera so that it will save their cost. Instead of buying separately camera, in the mobile, if you give a best camera, they will go for best mobile. That's why we have to understand the capital market or the market conditions. Like, your capital market means what? Means your investment return, like your stock market, your investment. Capital means your investment. So these are the major role of financial manager. I have given you complete detailed notes on role of financial manager so that it is easy to remember. So this is all about your today's session. I'll go back to all these slides so that you can take a screenshot. So this is the agenda part. Your objectives of financial management, functions of financial management, the role of financial management, and so this is all about your today's session. So Hope you understood. As I told you, these are only the points I have mentioned here, but in your examination, the points with explanation is needed. If you understand the major point, the explanation you can do on your own. Thank you.